What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? On January 23rd, O'Fallon police say they walked up on a Honda Accord around 11 a.m. and knocked on the window loudly. The occupant, the driver of that vehicle, pulled his car into reverse and rammed a police vehicle, then took off. Officers say they opened fire, and just like that, 17-year-old Christopher Jones, affectionately known as Chris to his family and friends, was dead. He didn't die at the scene. They sent him to a hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The backstory is, according to Chris's sister, he and a friend went to a suburb in St. Louis, O'Fallon, to visit some friends. She believes that they fell asleep in the car. They talked all night, fell asleep, and Chris was startled when the police officers knocked on the window with the gun, and he took off. It's unclear what happened to the friend. Apparently, the friend had already exited the car. What is clear, fam, is that the police had another opportunity to preserve life, and they chose not to. But what is also very abundantly clear is that the kid had an opportunity to comply, and he took his life for granted with the United States Police. Plot twist: the car was reported stolen several days prior to the shooting. Law enforcement in the U.S. don't have proper patience or protocol to preserve life when it comes to Black people. Yes, the kid put the wheels in motion to have his life taken away from him prematurely. Yes, he did. But there's something called, this little word that I love, called grace. And these guys, they just don't have any when it comes to Black folks. We've seen time and time again, hell, we've seen white people run over the police and live to tell the story. This guy took off. He's driving away. The police is behind him. They shot him in the back and in the back of his head. They said that the shot to the back is the one that killed him. These guys, many of them, they're just uncivilized mutts, fam. It's no other way to put it. They're uncivilized. Absolutely uncivilized. And it's not even it's no even use to saying the names because they were briefly suspended, and of course they were not punished. They will not face any criminal charges. The kids' parents probably will file a civil suit and win. But when it comes to the criminal acts of the police, there's not any retribution for society. There's not any real retribution for the citizens. There's going to come a point to where the citizens of the U.S. is going to start taking the law into their own hands. That's just how it works, because pressure busts a pipe. And I know there's cops out there saying, come on with it. They want it, right? Come on with it. But they don't know what the consequences really are going to be. They know what they're going to do, but they don't know how far others are willing to go. And that's how war always starts, right? It's always that one side that think they got the ups and everybody's scared of them. And then somebody go ahead and, or they start a war and then they get in too deep, or somebody else starts it. And then, you know, they start losing lives. And then after all the killing, they be like, well, let's figure out a way to end this. We got to end it. We need peace. We need peace. When you could have peace out the gate. You can start with vetting these police officers. Well, you know what? Before you vet them, you can actually start with firing the KKK, those who are members of the KKK. Because there are a lot of police officers across America who are members of hate groups. A lot of them. They're all over Facebook. They're in all these private Facebook groups. I mean, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And the reason why they can get away with it is because a lot of your state representatives and congressmen and congresswomen and senators, city council members, mayors, police chiefs, sergeants, sheriffs, they're card-carrying members too. So you first got to start with getting rid of the ones that are in. And then you can start the process of vetting the ones who are trying to get in. Like really vetting them, right? And they do need psychological testing at least once a month, not one time. Not only when somebody is coming in after they kill somebody. No, they need to be tested because a lot of them are on dope. A lot of them use cocaine. A lot of them pop pills. A lot of them are drunks. The bar for law enforcement is very, very low. I would not want to be a member of law enforcement because there's no honor in it. The reason why you have so many corrupt and racist police officers is because their superiors are racist and corrupt. And your elected officials, who could actually hold them accountable, who could punish them for their acts, are racist and corrupt. Yeah, I said it. Fam, these people already want to kill you. They got their reason. Don't give them an excuse. R.I.P. Christopher Jones. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.